Hello, I'm Untitled Chapter and welcome back to the Minecraft news videos. There's some very exciting news to share with you all because this is one of the biggest days of the year for Minecraft news, because you might recall how yesterday Minecraft Earth was announced for the very first time. It's an augmented reality mobile game which uses the entire Earth to play Minecraft in. Very exciting concept, but we didn't really see much gameplay detail in that trailer, except today, in just the past few hours, we have now finally seen details regarding how the game will actually play for the end user, and at the exact same time, a separate interview with a separate Mojang staff member on a separate website has shown us how Minecraft Dungeons will work. After all these months of not really knowing how the game will work on a gameplay level, we now understand a lot more about how both games are going to function, and I'm going to be going through exactly how that is in today's video, which I hope you do all enjoy. You can like this one if you do like it, but since this is a mega news video, I'll leave a timestamp so you can skip right to the Minecraft Earth if you want to, because I wanted to start with Minecraft Dungeons. This is the game that kind of gets me a bit more hype on the surface level. I love the idea for dungeon crawler in Minecraft, so let's dive into what's happening with that, because development on Minecraft Dungeons actually began about 3 years ago. It's been confirmed now that this game has been in development since at least 2016, and it started with a few internal developers just playing around by making some single player content for Minecraft, and then it slowly expanded into something which they thought was fun and could work as a multiplayer co-op experience. So yeah, it works as a solo game, but anyone can drop in and out at any time, and the game will adjust difficulty accordingly. So that's really promising for those of us who like to play games single player, but maybe want to have someone drop in every now and then, but don't want to have to commit to an entire campaign with friends. It does allow you to just drop in and drop out players and play with up to 4 people at any time. They don't have to be the same people, which is something I really do like personally. And by the way, in this video, we'll be taking the big interviews and kind of breaking them down into smaller bits so we can talk about the more fascinating actual gameplay details, like the fact that players aren't going to be locked into particular combat roles. Like you'll see in the trailer, they've got wizards and they've got tanks, etc. But in Minecraft Dungeons, even though it looks like they're classes, the reality of it is if you want to be a tank, you put on the heavy armor when you find it on the ground. All of the types of armors and weapons equipment can be equipped by any type of player. If you want to be a ranger, just pick up a bow, and I really like that because that stays true to Minecraft. In Minecraft, you don't have to be the ranger class to pick up a crossbow and start firing it. You just pick up a crossbow, and that's how this whole thing works. And he specifically says, it's like, do you want that cool thing? Go find it and wear it or wield it, and you can do that for any piece of equipment or armor you find, which is something I think is really great. Although class-based stuff does work quite well in like Diablo, you might say, I've always liked the idea of being able to just respec on the fly, because sometimes you might decide that you're kind of bored of swinging your sword, or you might just find a staff of lightning that's so amazing that you want to become a mage just to use it. And yeah, Minecraft Dungeons will actually accommodate that quite well, it sounds like. Also, Minecraft Dungeons will be focusing on action and adventure, so players aren't going to be building or mining as they quest. Other elements are drawn from the main series when appropriate, such as enchanting. And they said that originally the team experimented with having players use the system that's in the base game, but because it wasn't very good for Minecraft Dungeons, they actually reworked it entirely. So they worked out of a compromised system that will give players agency over how enchantments fit within their playstyle without having to stop things and go through the whole enchantment process. And yeah, it sounds like they want to put as many Minecraft elements in there, but only when it makes the game work better. Again, they want to make a good dungeon crawler, a game like Dungeoneering and RuneScape, or like any other dungeon crawler out there, but they want it to be Minecraft themed, but they don't want to take a Minecraft mechanic if it doesn't fit right here. And for instance, with the enchanting, they actually then later explained that think of it like this: a sword drops, that sword has a couple of different enchantment options, and when you pick up the sword, you pick one of them and enchant it with that. The next sword drops, it has the same look and feel and combat animations and all of that stuff, but it has different randomized enchantments attached to it, or different randomized enchantment choices. In the case of that first example, one of them could be a super powerful area of effect attack, the other one could be, I don't know, poisons enemy over time. Even if it's the same base item, they have vastly different properties on them. Players can also purchase weapons and gears with emeralds they pick up from defeated foes. Some items grant defensive abilities for the whole team too, such as healing auras that protect party members, provided they stay within range of their friends. So there is a lot of detail in this that just gets me so hyped for this game, because first of all, they're going to be making new enchantments just for this game, because although you're probably all aware of the fact that we do have area of effects attacks on Java, at least Java Edition does have sweeping edge, there's no area of effects attacks on the other versions of the game, so that's kind of new, but also a brand new enchantment that poisons enemy over time. That sounds to me like they want to introduce a lot of new enchantments to this game to make it as fun as it can possibly be. And I love the idea of Minecraft where it's not just the regular enchantments, but it's a lot of additional enchantments that you can choose which ones you add and equip at any given point in time. Again, sounds like a lot of fun, sounds like other types of games. Also, we know there's going to be a currency in this game, and although most dungeon crawlers have like a gold currency, in this case it's going to be emeralds, but the idea that there is some way to buy stuff as you go along, again, that to me sounds like a great way to have it. So it's not just picking up equipment you find as you go along. You can also find a persistent currency which lasts between each each individual dungeon. I mean, presumably the armor was as well, but you can have a currency you collect, so there's a reason to kill everything. There's, it's not just that you have the best stuff, so you don't have to worry about killing new things. There's always emeralds to collect, and that sounds like a lot of fun to me. Again, the game is actually shaping up to sound quite fun based on these details, combined with the gameplay we've seen. So, although the original trailer showed subterranean dungeons, the executive producer of the game says the game takes advantage of the variety Minecraft is known for. There are some levels or some biomes that are on the surface that are more open and sprawling. And although the exact structure of the game wasn't revealed, it did sound like there was going to be a hub world and some way to go back to previous areas you've already visited, so you could revisit an older dungeon again much later, which to me sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds less like a roguelite or roguelike style game where, like, you obviously would die and then you just start again from scratch, although, like every time you open the game. It sounds to me like there's kind of a persistent campaign where there's always new dungeons that get harder and harder, which sounds to me like a great way to balance the difficulty of making the game accessible, but also making it so if you want to play Minecraft hardcore style stuff, you can totally do that in the same world. So yeah, sounds like a lot of fun, sounds like all the things that I want from it so far, but then we hear even more about these levels because the levels are procedurally generated, and although we don't know if there's going to be a seed or, world generation thing where you can take the same dungeon and always have it again, it sounds like every experience will be unique in some way, but if you want to have the same experience, they claimed that there were passionate speedrunners on the Minecraft, Dungeons team, and therefore they want to be able to have that even playing field eventually. So yeah, that sounds like a lot of good stuff to me, like speedrunning as something they're considering, and also having every dungeon be unique at the same time. Again, really nice combo right there. But to end up the Minecraft Dungeons details, we have this last little section here where they clarify that even without the building, Minecraft Dungeons manages to capture the silly essence of what makes traditional Minecraft such a joy to explore. You'll find all of your familiar monsters, but you'll also see some all-new mobs as well. The one example they give is that there's going to be an adorable little key who'll jog away when he spots that you're coming. And again, they've shown this off in the Minecraft, Minecraft live trailer they showed yesterday. They've shown, this key thing before. We've seen him in the trailers. We've seen him here and there. But it's confirmed that he's going to be like one of the fun little mascots in this game, and he's not going to be a friendly little mascot. He's going to run away from you. So yeah, the keys in this game are going to be mobs, and the mobs are going to run away from you. And I don't know if that sounds like really fun or really terrible, but I think it's a cute little concept. And they also reiterate something we've heard before, we've seen it in the trailer before, but they reiterate here that the game will be coming to PC in 2019, later this year, which is really exciting to me. That means that in the next 6 months or so, we should be able to play Minecraft Dungeons, and perhaps even sooner, because they are launching 2 spin-off games at the same time. Minecraft Dungeons right now is just a PC game. Hopefully they announce some console ports at some point, but we also have a game which is just coming to mobile, so kind of the other end of the spectrum, which is Minecraft Earth. So Minecraft Earth, like I said, was announced yesterday, and although I thought it was kind of exciting looking, I thought without seeing gameplay details, it's hard to be hyped about something, because, oh, it's Minecraft, it's in the real world, what else? Oh, well, I mean, you can build stuff sometimes, maybe it looks like. Without details, what does any of that stuff mean? But today, we have some Minecraft Earth details, and let's go through them bit by bit, because we learned a bit about the monetization and the fact that they really don't know what they're doing yet, but they want to make sure it's never loot boxes, it's never one of those rechargeable energy systems, which I think is great. But then they also clarified some gameplay details about how the game would play, not just how they monetize it, and they said that it's going to utilize data from OpenStreetMap. So, again, if you're a map nerd like me, then that's the open kind of source equivalent of Google Maps, and so yeah, that's going to mean there's a few differences between what you might be used to on a map and the map in Minecraft Earth. They also clarify that you can build an adventure anywhere in the world. And, immediately I hear that and I think, we've got to test this out. We've got to go to North Korea, Antarctica. We've got to see how, Minecraft Earth works in those places. But yeah, you can play it anywhere in the world, whether you want to hunt down zombies with your friends, collect mob types, Pokemon style, or build a castle of your augmented reality dreams. They very explicitly say here, again, this is as part of their interview, they got this from the Minecraft team themselves, so this isn't my words, this is them saying it now. The gameplay in Minecraft Earth will be familiar for Pokemon Go fans, but there are some key differences that add some piles of depth to the experience while remaining true to what Minecraft is all about. So there definitely is that same element of you walk around, and the more you walk around, the more things you'll get, and we'll explain that in a second, because we have some extra information about what exactly you can do walking about. Like, why would you want to go outside your house to play this game if there's, like all the Minecraft stuff will work inside your house, right? But no, whether you're on the go or stationary at home, Minecraft Earth will surface tappable blocks, which which can be mined instantly on the world map simply by tapping on the screen. These blocks might be things like cobblestone, dirt, or sand, among other common building types that Minecraft fans will find familiar. Your avatar in the world can use any skin you have available in the Minecraft Bedrock editions of the game too. So, two big announcements there. First of all, the big kind of gameplay mechanic, or the big, kind of walking mechanic. The thing that makes this a real-life game is the fact that you can go out and you can find any resource you want. You got to go tap it, etc. Basically, you can go out into the real world and you can mine some sand, mine some dirt, mine some cobblestone, any common building block in Minecraft. You'll be able to find the real world somewhere. And obviously, I assume slightly more rare blocks like blue concrete will be a little bit harder to find in the real world, or clay or something like that. They're going to be things you need to look a little bit further for, in the same vein that some Pokemon in Pokemon Go are going to be rarer than others, and some are going to be more common than others. That's how these blocks will work. And then the other thing that's kind of cool is you can use any avatar from Minecraft Bedrock. You know how it recently started saying this is available cross-platform? I assume that was a little nod to the fact that cross-platform will also cover your Minecraft Earth account. We know that it's using Xbox Live for its sign-in system, so presumably your Xbox Live details, your Minecraft account details from Minecraft Bedrock will carry over to this game, which I think is a nice little detail. I think that's a good little touch. And yeah, the gameplay sounds exciting. Just like go around, look for blocks, and also you can go be an Ocelot skin while you do it if you really want to. Also, on the world map, you'll be able to see other players who are in your nearby vicinity, depending on your privacy settings. Obviously, again, Minecraft and the fact that it has such a broad audience, they have to watch out and they have to clarify many times. Don't worry, pedophiles won't know where you are if you don't tell them where you are, and they won't find you. And I think that's good for them to do. I think that's an important decision for Minecraft to make. I'm making fun of it, but if you are a parent or you know a parent or something like that, like really do, like watch out with what your kids do when they're playing a game like this. But they say that you can you see other players in your vicinity, but you can also do activities with them if you want. And the most noteworthy of these activities is called adventures. So you can do adventures with other people in your area. So this is going a step further than Pokemon Go, as far as I'm aware, because you can't see where other people are in the world, even roughly, at least again, based on my experiences. You just kind of exist, and when you see people in real life, you see they're on their phones too, and you're like, oh, yeah, they're catching Pokemon as well. In Minecraft Earth, you'll be able to see, I assume not precise because that would be creepy, but I assume you'll be able to see roughly where other people are, and you can be like, oh, there's like 5 people hanging out in the center of town. Let's go to the center of town. Oh, there's an adventure there, and boom, you can go get yourself some rarer ores, like some of those emeralds, or some blue concrete, or maybe even a boss battle, as we'll talk about in a second, because adventures are small slices of core Minecraft placed directly into the real world. Within an adventure, you'll be able to mine through the ground to get cobblestone, chop down trees for wood, battle mobs, capture creatures, variants, and more. They also say they asked about boss battles, and Microsoft kind of said no comment in response to that. But yeah, there's going to be slices of real Minecraft gameplay in this Minecraft world, which does sound a bit confusing. I can see why that doesn't fit in the trailer, but it sounds to me like, yeah, sometimes you can join up with people, go into a Minecraft instance, play full-on Minecraft Bedrock to some extent, but like inside Minecraft Earth, and then you can get all the resources, which you can then take out there with you. And you might question, why would you want to do that? What is the point of all of this? And this next bit might explain that, because adventures are where you find some of the rare building materials, such as diamonds even. If you're sharing an adventure with other players, every block mined during the encounter will be received by everyone in the group. So there's no need to dash around and fight over the loot. Everyone gets everything. Everything you collect, whether it's building materials, mobs, or loot, goes straight into your inventory, which you can then use on build plates. So build plates are kind of, it sounds to me like they want it to be the big kind of end point of Minecraft gameplay. Build plates are something you can make, a little thing that you can put on a table if you want to, or you can not. But obviously most of the hype screenshots of this game are like, you're in a diner and you fill your table with your Minecraft plate. A Minecraft plate is like your physical little mini world that is private to you. No one can get in there if you don't want them to be there. And then your Minecraft plate is where you make your little builds, and then you can place these Minecraft plates wherever you want. No one can grief them. No one can see, can do anything with them, but you can see other people's build plates. And obviously, if you collect a lot of diamonds from a lot of these adventures, you can show off how rich you are with a bunch of diamond blocks. Whereas if you're relatively poor and you just got into the game, you only have some dirt, your build plate's gonna look like one of those, I don't know, atrocities of just dirt with like a doorway in there. You can see how, like, oh yeah, one of the key parts of progression of Minecraft, Minecraft Earth, is to continuously upgrade your build plate. And presumably, because they say plate, you can maybe have multiple build plates later down the line, because obviously a build plate is limited in its size, and once you have enough diamonds, it sounds like you'd be done with it. So it sounds like they want to increase the mechanics, but that's the core base idea. You build your little plate, you can place that anywhere. If you want to go adventure and get materials, you go out and you do that. It sounds to me like there's not enough mining in this. Minecraft Earth could do with a cave update. Am I right, guys? Am I right? But let's focus on the other mechanics that we have learned about, because they also learned how health and hunger are going to work, because we saw in the initial teaser, like, so you can attack things, you can use your bow. What's the point of that though? And it sounds like we just got our explanation, because health and hunger from Minecraft survival mode both play parts in Minecraft Earth. You will need to eat to keep your hunger up in much the same way that you do in Minecraft space versions today. In addition to impacting your health regeneration, hunger also determines how far away you can reach from your current location to hit the tapples and interact with adventures. Just like Minecraft today, you'll be able to farm foods, breed animals, and cook chickens for drumsticks. So it sounds to me like your plate has a lot more than just builds on it based on that, so that's a nice little thing. Like, they could have a lot of gameplay within your own plate, but then also the adventures, you know, they're going to have their own gameplay, and then also the kind of tying mechanic, the thing that I assume will be monetized, the thing that is the kind of draw of the game, is your hunger allows you to reach further out. So presumably when you're starving to death, you have to be literally on top of the dirt or the cobblestone, the sand or whatever, if you want to pick up those blocks. Whereas if you are, you know, max hunger, you've got, you know, you've eaten so much pork chops because you're a fat boy, then when you get to the very, very top of the hunger, presumably you'll be able to reach things that are quite far away. You can reach things from 2 streets over, or 3 streets over. I don't know how big 3 streets are in your particular town, but you know, you might be able to reach 100 meters or like 300 feet. You know, Imperial sucks, but you get the point that like you can probably reach a lot further than you otherwise would be able to using hunger. And it sounds to me, maybe I'm wrong on this, maybe I'm hearing this out wrong, that sounds to me like the mechanic that will probably be monetized, because they have clarified again and again and again they're not monetizing it like any other game, and they're not willing to announce how it's being monetized yet. But I would bet on some mechanic related to that, because yeah, it sounds like a really harmless way to be like, oh yeah, you want to reach further? Sure. You don't want to reach further? Go do some more exercise. It seems like a really good win-win situation. Like, oh no, I have to go walk because I'm not spending the money. Well, now you're a fitter, stronger person. You can beat up the person with the money. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but hopefully this video has helped you understand a little bit more about Minecraft Earth, because again, although seeing teaser trailers is nice, although looking at this gameplay and being like, huh, that sure is a thing that is a thing, I find it much more fascinating to actually hear these details, to read these details, to actually know how the game is going to react. And I'd like to know if you think the same. Again, the reason I made this big deep dive video, this big mega double kind of video combined, it would have made more sense to split up into 2 separate things and, you know, get double the ad revenue, double the views, etc. But I wanted to make one big video to explain that there is 2 brand new games coming to the Minecraft universe. They're both coming out in 2019, and they both sound really, really exciting. I am hyped for Minecraft Dungeons in one way, and I'm hyped for Minecraft Earth in an entirely different way. Like a game that actually might have a really good reason to go and explore. I think it'd be fun to do like a series where maybe, you know, I go to different cities in the UK and like see what it's like there, like where the thing is the highest. Like, I feel like there's a lot of fun with Minecraft Earth in terms of playing the game. I don't know if it makes the greatest content. That's something we can maybe work out in this channel. Whereas I feel like Minecraft Dungeons is a much more traditional, it's what we want from Minecraft in some ways, that single player, late game, repeatable content. I like that they're focusing on both angles at the same time. They're making a super casual, super fun Pokemon Go competitor, because that's one of the biggest mobile games, and at the same time, they're making a super hardcore, you know, PC only, you know, very much like game that is going to be a dungeon crawler, one of the more intense genres. I love that Minecraft is taking this direction of making spin-offs, and I love that they sound like they're both going to be good. We could find out later they both suck, or maybe one sucks, or maybe one's amazing and one's okay, but that's something I'm willing to wait and find out to do, and hopefully all of you are as well. I'll be letting you know about the latest info about both games, but I'd like to hear which one you're more excited about. I'll do like a poll maybe on Twitter, or just type in the comments which one you're more hyped for, because personally, I'm a tiny bit more excited for Minecraft Earth because of the fact that it's just a brand new genre altogether, almost. Like, there's only Pokemon Go and Ingress in that genre right now that are big. I'm really curious to see how Minecraft does it, because I like Minecraft, of course. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, I'll be doing a Q&A Saturday later today, answering big questions about this big reveal event, because a lot of people have a lot of questions. So later today, Q&A Saturday will be focused entirely on your questions regarding the big 10 years of Minecraft, because we also learned something about the cave update and something about the fact that Minecraft is now the most sold game of all time. Hey, congrats Minecraft, yay. Yeah, thank you very much for watching today's mega news video, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.